Once upon a time in the serene village of Umuofia, nestled amidst the rolling hills and fertile plains of Nigeria, lived a humble farmer named Okeke. Okeke was known for his hard work and generosity, but he had a deep yearning in his heart. Despite his efforts, his land never yielded a bountiful harvest, and his family often went hungry. Okeke spent many nights praying to the gods for a miracle. One evening, as Okeke walked home from his fields, he stumbled upon an old, peculiar calabash half buried in the ground. The calabash was adorned with intricate carvings and glowed faintly in the twilight. Intrigued, Okeke picked it up and took it home. That night, while Okeke was cleaning the calabash, it suddenly began to speak. "Okeke," it said in a deep, wise voice, "I am no ordinary calabash. I have been blessed by the spirits of the land. If you heed my advice, I will help you achieve a bountiful harvest." Okeke, though startled, listened intently. The calabash continued, "Plant your crops using the wisdom of the ancients. Rotate your fields, plant a variety of crops, and treat the land with respect. Share your knowledge and help those in need, and the land will bless you in return." Eager to follow the calabash's guidance, Okeke spent the next few days implementing the advice. He rotated his crops, diversified his planting, and ensured the soil was nourished and rested. He also shared his newfound knowledge with his neighbors, urging them to adopt sustainable farming practices. As the months passed, Okeke's fields began to flourish. His crops were healthier and more abundant than ever before. The village, inspired by Okeke's success, followed his lead and experienced their own bountiful harvest. Umuofia prospered, and the villagers celebrated their newfound prosperity. However, Okeke did not become complacent. He continued to seek the calabash's wisdom and shared it freely with his community. One day, the calabash spoke again. "Okeke, you have done well, but remember, true prosperity is not measured by wealth alone. It is measured by the strength of your community and the kindness in your heart." Inspired by these words, Okeke decided to use a portion of his harvest to build a communal granary. This granary would store food for those in need during difficult times. He also organized regular community gatherings where villagers could share their knowledge, skills, and stories. The village of Umuofia thrived not only in wealth but in unity and kindness. Okeke's generosity and wisdom created a ripple effect, fostering a culture of cooperation and compassion. Neighboring villages took notice and began to adopt similar practices, spreading prosperity throughout the region. Years later, as Okeke grew older, he reflected on his journey. The calabash had not only brought him a bountiful harvest but had also taught him the true meaning of prosperity. He realized that the greatest lesson was not in the crops he grew but in the community he nurtured. On his deathbed, Okeke called his children and grandchildren to his side. He passed down the talking calabash, ensuring that its wisdom would guide future generations. "Remember," he said with a weak but contented smile, "true wealth lies in the strength of our community and the kindness we show one another." And so, the legacy of Okeke and the talking calabash lived on, a timeless tale of wisdom, generosity, and the enduring power of community. The story of Okeke and the talking calabash teaches us that true prosperity comes not from individual wealth but from the strength and unity of our community. By sharing knowledge, helping those in need, and fostering a spirit of cooperation, we can create a lasting legacy of kindness and abundance for future generations. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more captivating tales, don't forget to subscribe to Drumbeats Africa.